Hey folks, Gary here doing the daily Bible reading for Friday morning, and we're continuing on with that story of Lazarus. And you probably thought from yesterday, hey, the story's over, yay! Not so quick. There's stuff that takes place afterwards, and so let's just read it. It says here, John 11, verses 45 and 46. Many of the Jews, therefore, who had come with Mary, so those who were mourning with Mary, and had seen what he did, Jesus raising Lazarus from the dead, believed in him. In other words, it was like, wow, they are blown away by Lazarus being raised from the dead, because it's not like he was fainted. It's not, you can't explain this away. He's been dead for 4 days. Like, there's no explanation for this other than God's God and God's doing God things, and those things are so far beyond us. It's hard to grasp, it's hard to measure, it's hard to do, it's hard to understand. And they are amazed by this and the goodness of God. However, it also says, but some of them went to the Pharisees and told them what Jesus had done. In other words, they're not as amazed by this. I mean, they are amazed by this. This is so beyond their level of understanding that they can't handle it. And so because of that, they push against it, because this can't be from God. It's just, it just blows my mind. And unfortunately, that happens to us sometimes. What I mean by this is this. God is always doing crazy, awesome things. And sometimes those things intrigue us, and we're really excited about it, and we want more of God. And other times, it's just too much. We really feel it's just too much, and we can't handle that. And so we push against it. Jesus said, do not take offense by the things I do. That's something we need to hold on to, because sometimes God does stuff that's beyond what we think God should be doing, or it goes beyond our understanding. Don't take offense by that. Instead, press in and say, Lord, what are you doing in this situation? And trust that God is good, because he is good. And trust that God has a plan, because he does have a plan. And trust that God is in control of all things. And don't lose your mind. So when things happen that are supernatural and awesome, and you see God's working, rejoice. Choose to rejoice in the things that God does.